Welcome back to our YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Kindly subscribe to our channel if you're watching for the first time, or you're our regular viewers but you have not yet subscribed. Take a second or two and subscribe. Click the notification bell to allow YouTube to notify you whenever we release a video like this. Help us share the videos. And again, thank you very much to all our subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, William Samoei Ruto is a worried man. If elections were to be held today, this man would not only be defeated, but he would be embarrassed and humiliated very bad. I'm saying this because of late, there have been aspects of heckling wherever William Ruto visits. And the shocking part of it is that William Ruto is not being heckled and chased in the ODM or Azimio strongholds. He's not being heckled in Kisumu or Migori or being heckled in Machakos where Kalonzo is coming from. William Ruto is being heckled in the areas that he hoodwinked in 2022 campaigns. Those who welcomed William Ruto have now made a U-turn and they are openly rebelling against William Ruto. Recently, he visited Nyahururu, and the Nyahururu locals refused to attend his event. It took the intervention of the police and the local administration, like the chiefs and the assistant chiefs, who begged people to attend that meeting. And when they finally did, they were staring at Ruto as Ruto was talking to himself, talking about the courts, the corrupt judges, and how some people are trying to sabotage the housing agenda and the health care. It was very humiliating. In fact, that is the place where he promised them that Google had accepted to absorb about 1,000 youths. Then, a day later, Google announced that they are laying off their employees. And today, William Ruto was in Nakuru. But Nakuru people did not wait to look at William Ruto lie to them. When he began talking about the housing levy, the fertilizer, the NHIF, and the people who are trying to sabotage him, they heckled William Ruto. They chased him. Susan Kihika, who is the current member, the current governor, could not help. In fact, her attempt to intervene made things worse, and people became very wild. I think William Ruto has never seen anything like this, and he could not believe that these are the same people who sang Si Uchawi Ni Maombi. And all these heckling are happening in the presence of local leaders, so that he cannot say that someone is paying them to make noise. Kindly take a look. You know, I've always said that the Kenya Kwanza supporters, who are now very tired, are always doing one thing. They will either decide not to attend Ruto's events and rallies, or they will attend and stare at William Ruto, like, what is he talking about? Or they go there and start making a lot of noise, because some people just go there in good faith. Then William Ruto starts. In fact, it is very predictable to know what William Ruto is going to talk about. He will be talking about some people who are trying to sabotage his agenda by bribing the corrupt judges. He will tell you how Uhuru or some people are sponsoring people like Okia Mutata to go to court. He will tell you ya kwamba kuna watu ambao wako na madharau, wao wako na pesa, they can afford medical cover, yet hawataki sisi tupate huduma za kutibiwa vizuri. He will be telling you about how watu wataki ni wapatie kazi, we need muscles, all those things. That is what that narrative has been created, and it is the narrative that is being driven. And then he will finish by saying that there has never been a leader that will take the bull by its horns, that since independence we have never had a strong leader who is ready to take tough decisions to make Kenya move ahead. And people have been asking, since Moi era and Kibaki and Uhuru Kenyatta, he wants to tell us that we have never had a president who make tough decisions. Yet Moi Kibaki did not threaten people, did not issue ultimatums and intimidations to the judiciary, to the people of Kenya. Moi Kibaki sat down with his economic think tanks and they decided this is where we want to take it. And I think during the Kibaki era, that is when we had the Vision 2030. So it is very predictable. That is why I would not even go to where William Ruto is, because I can predict. These people did not spare him. And it is because people cannot longer wait to listen to the lies, because he's lying and he perpetuates these lies. He's never tired of them. You see, if I were in the position to advise the president, I would advise him to change tact. If people go to give you a cold reception in Nyahururu because you are lying to them, from Nyahururu you go to Nakuru, you perpetuate the same lies. I mean, there's a better way of doing it. Because we are not visitors. William Ruto is behaving as if he is the only person who was born in Kenya. All the other people are visitors. He is behaving like he can lie to people. People cannot discern that this man is lying to us. This is lying with impunity. You can always change these lies. You cannot perpetuate one that made people chase you or make noise. So people can no longer wait. They become very impatient. And like the people who went, I think they went there in good faith. But then the man just started, mbolea, housing, and people are saying, no, you're lying to us. And these are pictures that really very humiliating. And these are just a tip of an iceberg. People are very tired of William Ruto. He promised heaven, he cannot deliver hell now. The high cost of living, the fuel, and all this. And people are wondering, why do you make a lot of noise about employing 120,000 people? Masons and engineers and all these. I mean, there is an agenda behind this housing levy. Someone is getting kickbacks. I've seen some people say that for every wire mesh, na hizo chuma na nunua, he's getting something. I don't know. But the money in which he is pushing this, really, there is something. People are not only tired of the lies, but they're also getting courage to tell him off. You see, for the first time, we can see people telling people on his face, together with the governor, atutaki, kwenda, mwizi, what, mongo, mkora, and they're telling him on his face. This tells you that the chickens are coming back home to roost, because we gave you 100 days. Ilianza na tukiweka Biblia chini, then it was 100 days, then it was 6 months, now 1 year down the line, now I'm ready to take, tough decisions. I mean, before we know it, tutafika 2026, where he will be lowering down the cost of everything and will be telling us, mnichague tena 2027. People are very, very tired. They are also very tired not only of the president, but of the local leaders. You need, every time you see William Ruto going somewhere, he will carry the local leaders. Today they were the Governor Kihika, just to ensure that hakuna mtu mwingine ambaye alikuwa hapo wenye mnaweza sema led goons or paid some people to make noise, because if there is money, William Ruto himself is money, Susan Kihika himself is money. So if there are any people who have got a record of paying their supporters, it is the Kenya Kwanza and the Oda team. So these were people who voted for him, people who sang Si Uchawi ni Maombi. Now they are tired of the local leaders. And this is spelling doom for governors who are defending all these punitive taxes, defending the high cost of living. And as William Ruto goes home, because he's going to be a one-term president, maybe if things happen, if things are cooked in Bomas. And I'm waiting to see who will replace Chebukati. I'm waiting because Chebukati was acting with a lot of impunity. I think he had been assured hakuna kitu itatendeka, wewe nitangaze. Susan will also go home. And not only Susan, we are going to witness a shocking pattern of election, of voting. Just the same way William Ruto painted the whole of Mount Kenya yellow. This time round, kutakuwa na madoadoa. In fact, it might be Jubilee or independent, but people will reject him, and this will be reflected on the ballot. I'm telling you, they are not going to accept. These people are showing that they regret voting for William Ruto. And I think wherever they are wondering, tulidanganywa wapi? Where did we go wrong? Where did the rain start beating us? Sometimes I look at people and I'm wondering, are we gullible? Are we stupid? What was happening? Because, some people voted for William Ruto because he was a man of God, because they said Raila was an antichrist. And I know people who fasted for William Ruto. I know people who fasted, praying for him. That is a man of God. When we were trying to do some local politics and the national politics, people were telling us, Raila ni mtu ambaye he will kill the church. Atamaliza kanisa. And some people were saying, this is a young, vibrant man. He's full of ideas. Wachana na mzee. This man will change our country. And some people were voting because Raila and Uhuru Kenyatta were the sons of the first founding fathers of the country. And Ruto told them, ya kwamba he started like a chicken cell and all this. The same thing is still telling people that kuna watu ambao wajatembea na kiatu mpaka ikaisha. You see, nothing can be further from the truth. When people were struggling in this country and fighting for the second liberation, he was busy dining with the mighty and high, the high and mighty in the Kanu regime. So in as much as he can say that we have the sons of dynasty, the son of a dynasty, Raila Amolo Odinga, was detained for trying to fight for the democratic space in this country. I'm just wondering, where did we go wrong? And the same people are wondering. When I now, we are doing a post-mortem of what happened, and I've been visiting my friends who told me Ruto ni mtu wa Mungu, serikali yake imeletwa na Mungu, Ruto ni kijana, ako na vibrant and new ideas, and like Raila who is old and all this. Sasa wengine wananiambia, unajua mimi hata si kupiga kura. They don't want to associate themselves with William Ruto. They are wondering how they can even stand before people and say tulikuwa tunapigia Ruto. They're very tired of him. They don't want to identify with him. And it's just the beginning, I can assure you. It's just the beginning. And all this is happening because walisema Raila anaenda maandamano ili serikali ya Ruto ianguke. Akasema sasa mimi siendi maandamano. Walisema wapewe muda so that wanaweza fufua uchumi, they can resuscitate this economy, so they can resuscitate this economy. No. Things are getting worse. And ladies and gentlemen, this kind of embarrassment and humiliation will continue. And Ruto will be shocked. Imebaki tu kidogo na watu wataanza tu ku walk away in protest and all this. Kimeumana na bado.